300% profit. I know that sounds like clickbait, but thankfully it is not. A couple of months ago, I made a few investments. I made also a video talking about how those investments could actually turn up good. But then I decided that I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is and I'm gonna buy some of those investments myself. Usually I don't buy investments because I trade most of the time, but you know, I thought these ones were so great that I'm just gonna buy some. And what do you know, so far it has been one of the best investments I have ever made. And in this video we get to take a look at how it has been so far, how it is going, and how much actually am I profiting from those investments. We're also gonna look at the predictions I made in that video 3 months ago and see which of them were right, which of them were not, and kind of see where we are now. And also towards the end of the video, I'm gonna give you one tip that actually helped me get the most out of my investments. Because sometimes you might make a good investment, but if you sell it too soon, you're definitely not gonna get what you can get from your investment. Of course, if I was you, I would first of all want some proof that this actually happened, so let's scratch that off the list first of all. This line right here is the one where I tracked this sale. But of course I gotta show you where I bought it and where I sold it, yeah? I bought it on Buff about a month something ago. It was 17th of December. I bought 15 of these for 10.7 euro. Of course, it shows that I bought them for 10.7 euro, but around that time it was more like 10.82 euro. And here is where I sold it. I sold it on Skimport on January 22nd for 43.11. And that is basically all the proof. Here you can see that there are a lot of other blurred lines that I'm not showing the names of because there are a lot of other good items and I don't really want a lot of people seeing them, so yeah, basically. And of course this 300% profit is not like the average or anything like that. It's the best result that I got from those Stockholm sticker investments. I invested into other ones like for example G2, Mouse Gold, Astralis Hollow, and you can see that the profit margins are still very big, but they're not quite 300%, right? 100% there's a huge amount of profit, but it's not 300%, right? So yeah, I basically invested a few hundred, close to 1,000 euros into these Stockholm stickers about 1-2 months ago. And now I'm going to take a look at the sales for these stickers that I've had so far, and I'm gonna compile them into a small list and see what profit I actually got from them in total, because I haven't done that and I'm actually really curious to find out. You know, actually I did a quick recap of the stickers that I've purchased. Turns out I actually spent around 1,500 euros on stickers. So the profit is definitely gonna look really good. On this list you can see all the Stockholm stickers that I sold within the last 2 weeks out of that batch that I bought about 2 months ago, right? And you can see that I didn't just buy one type of stickers, I bought all of them. I bought G2 Hollows, Mouse Golds, Astralis Hollows, Telu Hollow, Natos Hollow, whatever, there's lots. And you can see that the same sticker repeats a lot of times. That's because that oftentimes I bought them for different prices or I sold them for different prices, so they have to be entered as different entries. And you can already notice that the profit numbers are absolutely insane. If we scroll down all the way to what we have down here, you can see that this cost me 1,044 euros and it ended up transforming into 2,000, almost 200 euros cash. Actually, now I calculate the average profit from these investments. So it was 109.97% within 2 months on a sum this large. I think that is a huge freaking win. In the video that I made about these potential investments 3 months ago, I had a few points, right? You see this list of stickers? Well, back then I said that the stickers marked with red are the ones that are gonna be to increase the most in price, since those specific teams weren't being repeated in the 2022 Rio Major. And while I was technically right, other teams that weren't even red ended up going even higher, like for example Ents, Big, Mouse and whatnot. There is a lot of other teams that actually ended up performing a lot. So technically I was both right and wrong. The stickers that I did mark with red did go up in price, but it wasn't really anything more than the other stickers that I didn't mark in red. So the teams not being repeated didn't really have that much of an impact, because the stickers that the Rio brought, well, they were totally different. So people really do like those Stockholm and Antwerp because they're just a lot better. And when it comes to the specific capsules, I didn't talk about the autographs too much. I did mention that the capsule with the rocks is gonna have quite a good future, but when it comes to the sticker capsules, I said that the challengers from Antwerp is gonna have the highest growth, and the contenders from Stockholm is gonna have the highest growth. So now we can actually see if that was true. The contenders capsule is the one I thought it would go up the most, and October 24 is when I made that video, so it was around here. So we're gonna take 80 cents for the capsule and 244 as the current price. If we put it in the calculator, the price for this capsule has tripled over the last 3 months. The next one, the challengers from the same Stockholm, was around, let's see, 178, and now it's about 690. When we divide this one, it actually turns out that this one grew by 3.9 times compared to the price that was 3 months ago. And of course the Legends one was the least amount of growth at 2.69. Nice, because you know it's more popular than all the other ones. And for the Antwerps, I just calculated quickly myself. The Legends ended up going up 2.5 times, Contenders 2 times, Challengers 2 times. So technically I failed at this prediction too, because those capsules I chose as the best didn't end up being the best, neither of them. But hey, I think that I still did pretty well, considering that my own investment that I made towards this category of items of 1,000 euros so far turned out to bring me 100% profit in the span of 1-2 months, because I bought those items not exactly 3 months ago, right? I made that video and then I kind of considered it, and that's when I bought it, like a little after the video. And now about the tip that I wanted to share with you. For example, see here, I have 30 mouse hollows in my inventory on Skinport. They're not for sale, they're just sitting in my inventory. And why do you think that is? Well, the answer is pretty simple. I never list items and sell in bulk because I anticipate that it can grow in price rapidly overnight. For example, you can see here, somebody just bought 42 items in one night, and it ended up going from about 14 to 17 in the course of 2 days. And then it happened again. People just bought a lot of them and it went from 20 to 29 in the course of a couple of days. Same here, all the way to 37. And even in the last week, it continued growing a little bit, all the way to a little over 40. And because I manage my items like this, I don't just list all of them instantly. That allows me to continue increasing my price little by little, right? I have sold some here at 14, I sold some at 17, I sold some at 26, for example, some at 37, some at 40, and now I got to sell 2 of these for 48. Of course, that's not very likely that's gonna happen again. Right now, I am selling a couple for around 45. But even now, something could happen and the price could skyrocket to 60 euros overnight. That would happen because why not, right? It's been absolutely crazy. And because I only list 2 or 4 at a time, I'm able to increase the price for the rest of the supply, right? I don't have to regret that, oh, I listed all, let's say 30 of them for the same price and they all disappeared overnight for a measly price. Yeah, if I listed them all for like 17 because I thought that was a lot, I would have just sold them for 17 and I wouldn't still have them to sell them at 45. So yeah, I think that is quite an important lesson that you need to learn and is gonna save you quite a bit of money. But yeah, anyway, I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you want to start trading on sites like GamerPay, Skinport yourself, you can find the links to those sites in the description. And please do leave a like and a comment on this video because I really would like to hear what you have to say about this investment, because honestly, I attribute the success of this investment mostly to luck, because let's be honest, nobody anticipated that it was gonna go this absolutely batshit crazy. The way I thought it would go is like maybe 20-50%, something in that margin, but not up to 300% some of them. But yeah, I still have quite a lot of these. As I said, I have 30 of these mouse hollows from Stockholm. If we take into account how much I paid for them, would be around 447 euros. If I sold them all for 40 euros on Skinport, that would be 35.2 after tax. Multiply that by 30, basically you can say that I am going to sell it for around 100% profit. If you're wondering if you should be investing into these Stockholm and Antwerp capsules right now, I can't really tell you that for sure, right? They could go up in price, but the thing is, they've been going up for 2, almost 3 months now, and nothing in CSGO has ever gone in price continuously for more than 2-3 months without ever having some kind of dip. And honestly, I do believe there's gonna be some kind of update. It doesn't really have to be an operation, but something to just stress out the market to the point that all of this, let's say, bubble is gonna just crash for a bit, even though these stickers are super good and in the long term they're gonna be good. I would really only buy them if there was a crash. Right now, I am not buying them, and I'm just holding out till some moment like that appears. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but I'm not gonna risk it and buy right now. But yeah, let me know what you think about this video, because it's been a while since I made any videos whatsoever, and I'm really stressed out about the way how it's gonna turn out. So yeah, hopefully it turns out good. But I'll see you next time. Bye bye.